Hey guys, thanks for queuing up. So here we're going against King and Queen Floret at your Garrison. Um, they're two elemental pets. Um, they have some really hard-hitting abilities. I've tried a couple things because, as I've mentioned in other videos, I have multiple characters and I try to keep my pets alive so that I can use them multiple times. If you're logging in and out of multiple tunes, Blizzard's got it set up that you can't res your pets back up within 3 minutes of coming in. So you want to try to have the best teams possible so that you can keep swapping and be continuous. Get like 10 characters done in like 30 minutes, kind of thing. But I can't seem to get this one done properly without my two pets dying, and getting the fight done at a good speed. But I found a good successful team, and I wanted to show this one to you because you want to get this done super fast. You don't want to be sitting here wasting a lot of time. So I'm running as my number one a bucktooth flapper. My number two is an electrified razor tooth, and my number three is a Proto-whelp. So in the beginning, I'm just tail slapping at Queen Floret. And I'll pretty much beat her all the way down, just tail slapping. So you get to this cute point where your bucktooth flapper hasn't died yet. He has the chance to start first against Floret. So what I do is I pop the bubble on him, let him take that initial hit, go ahead pop a bleed on King Floret. Because your electrified razor tooth, your number two, has an ability that it gets a guaranteed hit off of a bleed, so you want to get that bleed up there. Plus the bleed does nice damage. Okay, so you saw I got the bubble, I got the bleed, and I was able to tail swipe him one time before dying. I'm going to bring in my number two, which is the electrified razor tooth. He has the ability Blood in the Water, which always hits if bleeding. It's a really high hitting ability. So that brought him down to 852. At this point I still got the bleed up there. I'm just going to use Devour because it gives me a pretty decent hit for 2 rounds. So you get to this point where I'm like stuck. He's got 152 health. And you can keep Gigglefucks. I just put the dot on because, and as you can see, I only brought him to 1 life, and at that point he goes ahead and dies when your razor tooth dies. And it's a 2-pet strat, so it's pretty quick, effective. You're not having to swap around. I found that if you start to allow the RNG to catch up with you for those 2 pets, they'll swap out. And they have some pretty massive hits where they'll hit you for around 1200. But that pet strategy works, and it's 2-pet strategy, and it's really quick. I'd just suggest if you're running 10 characters over here and trying to do it really quick, take care of a couple things at your Garrison, pick some flowers, do some mining. Make sure that each character stays in for 3 minutes just so that you can heal back up when you're done. And then just make sure you heal back up. Alright, I hope this helps. Good luck.